Ever had an idea in your business and you didn't take action on it because you weren't sure if it was going to work out or if it was going to be wasted time or money? And maybe you've tried things before and they didn't work out, and so you're hesitant to try them again. Listen, almost everybody that I talk to has dealt with this. Anybody who's an entrepreneur has dealt with this in some way or another, of a hesitancy to take action because when things didn't work out, it's painful and we don't want to go through those experiences again. We don't want to waste time. We don't want to lose money. And I get that, and I get that that's hard to grasp doing. As an entrepreneur, as a business owner, you have to make a decision every single day to take risks, to do things that terrify you, to do things that might not work out profitably and will lose you money, to do things that might waste time, to do things that might fail. If we're waiting until we have a guaranteed result before we take action, you'll be waiting for that fantasy your whole life. Sorry, my friends, but that's the truth. And many of you are existing in that fear and worry of how things might not work out because of how they didn't work out last time, and hesitancy of moving forward and moving the needle forward. This is a big area where we have to forgive ourselves for the mistakes that we made in the past, let go of how past experiences happened, let go of, well, I really invested a lot of time in that in the past, and so I don't want to do that again because it might not work out. You have to not allow your past experiences to dictate your future trajectory and where you're going. And it's an explicit choice. It doesn't come naturally. In fact, your body, your brain, your physiology will do everything possible to beat you up so that you don't move forward, so that you stay in that comfort zone of mediocrity, of fear, of worry, of not sure if it's going to work out. Listen, you will never have a guarantee as a business owner, as an entrepreneur. The sooner you can embrace that, you take risks, you test stuff out, you become willing to fail, willing for things to not work out, willing for things to not go your way, willing, not just accepting that they might not, but embracing them not working out as a good thing, embracing things falling down and making a mess of them as something to be happy about. Can you do that? If not, if that's a painful thought for you, that's where you need to start developing in your personal development and figure out why that's so hard for you. The business owners that I work with, as soon as they get this, as soon as they grab onto the fact that they have to be willing to fail, willing to take risks, willing to put themselves out there, willing to mess it up and completely make a fool of themselves, possibly lose friends, lose family, things not go how they want, and controlling everything around them, controlling the bottom line, controlling the experience. Listen, when you have $100 million in your bank account, you can control things a little bit more. When you have $1 million in your bank account, you can control things a little bit more. You're never going to get there, though, by having fear and worry dictate your decisions. By letting fear and worry keep you from moving forward because you're waiting until certainty comes for you. And I know that this may sound harsh, but you have to take action right away, now, today, not later, not some moment in the future when it feels like you're ready for it, some moment in the future when it feels like You're finally safe enough to do it. But now, in the moment of the most uncertainty and the most unsafe feeling that you're feeling, to gain that momentum. You know, when you're dating, there's never a perfect moment to meet your spouse. There's never a perfect moment to get married. And if you're living your life believing that there are perfect moments for every single thing in your life, please realize that that's a limiting belief. That's a lie that you've been holding on to for your life, and let it go. Perfection is a fallacy. There's no such thing as perfection. You will never achieve it. So you might as well just give up trying and start taking imperfect action towards your goals. Again, yes, when you have a lot of money, I work with a client that has a lot of money, hundreds of millions of dollars. He can afford to hire people to make things just perfect. But he got there by taking risks. He got there by stepping out and doing things that maybe weren't certain and pivoting. You know, his first business didn't do the best, and then he pivoted and scaled that way. And that's a lesson that is for any business owner. It's a parable for every business owner. In the beginning, if you're just starting out, you're not going to be perfect. It's not going to produce a perfect result day one. You got to test. You got to see if stuff's working. Stop guessing. Stop waiting until this Disney moment of fantasy that things are going to suddenly happen for you, and start taking risks, stepping out there, putting yourself out there. Stop worrying about how other people might think about you. Stop worrying about how other people might perceive you. Stop fearing how other people's opinions of you might cause problems in your life. And just take action towards your goals. Want to know what actions you need to take? The ones that sell. The ones that make money. The ones that bring in revenue for you. I don't care how much you want to help people. I do not care how much you want to be benevolent to people. You have to, as a business owner, bring in sales and revenue. You have to sell. You have to be able to get other humans to give you money for the value that you're presenting in the marketplace. If you're not doing that, you're working a time-wasting, time-sucking hobby. That's it. That's all it is. And so you have to grow in the ability to communicate and connect with people and sell and influence people and get them to buy from you. That's your goal. Till you make $1 million, 100% of your activities need to be focused on sales and what brings in sales and new customers for you. Are you making $1 million yet? Great. Then you can focus more on the branding and the systems and systematize it and process it to scale further. If you're not there yet, it's all about sales. It's all about getting in front of the customer and closing deals. Are you doing that on a regular daily basis, or are you focused on your design, your graphics, your colors, your worry and your fear about if people are going to accept you and like you and buy from you? Got to get past that. You got to get past these little tiny issues. They're so tiny, but they feel so big to you in the beginning. They feel so big when you're just starting out, but they're so tiny in the grand scheme of things. They're like a little blip. Once you start making that sales and revenue, you won't even think about them again. But you got to break past that, and you have to bring in sales in your business. If you're somebody that needs to learn how to make more sales online, I got courses on that. My social media ads course will show you how to find the right customers. Irresistible Offers That Sell will show you how to make offers that sell to them and get them to buy from you. If you'd like to dive deeper with me, you can schedule a free 15-minute call on my website, jeremiahkrakowski.com. I offer one-on-one coaching with people where I work with you in your business, in your unique situation, to figure out how to get you more sales in your business. And I'd love to talk with you about that. You can schedule that call with me on